Welcome to System Dynamics Online Tutorials. In this session we're going to cover the routing history inquiry. Under manufacturing, within the structures and routings, within the inquiries we have the routing history. This application displays all of the historical changes that were done or may have been done to a given route on the system. It's only produced when the mandatory routing revisions code on the global file maintenance is set. And what happens when that is set is when the route on the routing file maintenance, which is covered elsewhere, is actually changed, the given record is copied to this routing history for an audit trail to see what those changes were or what the route was on that given date. When the application is first entered, we're actually asked for the warehouse that we want to do the inquiry on, and we actually can key that warehouse in. I'm going to choose the OM warehouse, and upon hitting enter and leaving that field, the system automatically is put into a query mode, asking for the particular route that we want to see. So I can actually key in the route, actually using wildcards if I want, and see the pertinent information about that route on the history. I can see revision number 1, and the date of change was February 7th. So up until February 7th at this particular time, this was the routing for this given route ID. And we can see that we have a series of operations. It's exactly the same information as if I was actually in routing file maintenance and was maintaining it. Of course, all these fields are not maintainable. All of the information can be viewed the same as in the routing maintenance, so that I can see if the actual instructions actually changed historically as well based on that date. Just to show you the actual change that occurred here, if I can come back and go right into the routing file and actually call up the particular route that we're viewing here. So in my I'll put it into query mode here. In my OM warehouse, and I'm going to call up my 950B product, I can see that for this route, the revision is number 2. This is the actual one that's in play right now. It's revision number 2, and I can see that I go through a series of operations 10, 20, 30 down the road here, and there's an actual 100 here at the very bottom. If I compare that to historically what revision 1 was, I can see that historically I had an alternate operation for 20 here, and it was defined as alternate operation 25. And farther down, I believe that there was a additional operation that went through a different work center, and the time was considerably different here. So if we look at what is here and what was, we can see that there has been a difference to the route. And that's what the routing history gives me, the revision to take a look at what the particular route was on this particular for this revision and revision date. And that concludes the routing history inquiry.